Awesome. Now, before we wrap up, Kaneisha, I'm wondering if you could share a little bit on optional essays and addenda, diversity statements, character and fitness, all the other stuff. How do you help folks with that?
Definitely. Well, first of all, my belief is I tend to think, let's talk about first like diversity statements. Everybody in some way contributes to diversity, right? So diversity does not just mean, oh, I'm LGBTQ or I'm a woman or I'm a person of color. No, we all contribute to diversity. So even if you're watching this and you're like, I'm the straight white guy, do I write the Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because there's diversity of thought. There's diversity of lived experience. There's socioeconomic diversity. There's diversity of work experience, what you've studied, how you think. So what is it that about you that's going to be different from the 10 people next to you applying? Kind of what's your, we're both millennials, Steve, and like people call us special snowflakes. What makes you a special snowflake, right? So everyone, I believe everyone should write the diversity statement. It's one more opportunity to showcase your story and your enthusiasm for going to law school and what you'll contribute to the classroom, to the academic community at large, to the extracurricular, and also to the culture of the school. So that's what I would say about that. And then for any other optional addenda, a lot of times we are dealing with law school applicants who have low LSAT scores. I'd say, I don't know, what would you consider a low score for like a prestigious school, Steve?
For a prestigious school, anything below 160.
Okay, so anything below 160, I agree. And that's almost all of our law school applicant clients tend to have below 160. Or if your GPA is, I'd say anywhere below 3.7, 3.8. Law schools, much more than business school and policy schools. Law school, out of that cluster of professional schools, cares about the numbers way more. And so your story really matters, your essays really matter, but those numbers matter a little bit more than with other degrees. So anyway, all that said is I really encourage applicants to take advantage of any opportunities to provide more details on why your GPA is low or why your LSAT is low. And a lot of times applicants say to me, but I don't want to shine a spotlight on my weaknesses. And I'm like, it's not a spotlight. It's actually taking responsibility and showing self-awareness, because the admissions committee, you're not going to trick them into not seeing your low GPA or your low LSAT score. You should go ahead and claim it. And also I keep saying LSAT score, and I know the show is called LSAT Unplugged, but of course a good number of schools are now taking the GRE. So that may also be something people want to consider, is if the LSAT is just kicking your butt, like reach out to Steve and work with him on possibly considering doing the GRE instead. And I think some people find the GRE a little bit less tricky and more straightforward. And I believe law schools are a little bit more generous, and business schools as well, a little bit more forgiving with GRE scores, because I'm pretty sure GRE scores don't play into their rankings. And it's not like information they really have to report to those news outlets that then create those annual rankings. So yes, write the diversity statement and write your optional addenda.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care.